get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirls, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running.
Alright y'all, what's up? It's your boy 3 Sword Style here, back at it again with another video, and today we're gonna be doing another anime review, and we're gonna be talking about Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan, Demon Lord Capital. And yeah, and this is gonna be the second season because the first season I started watching the second season first, and then I went back to see how the first season was, and the first season was trash, so I skipped over it. I seen some of it, but I didn't see all of it, and it was trash, so I skipped over that. So yeah, man, and let's get into the review. Okay, the plot is about after Rikyo's father died, he wants to find the killer, so he becomes a protector of Kyoto, but only during nighttime he can become a yokai, because he's like 1/4 human, 1/4 yokai, so technically he only can do it during nighttime. And then one day his friends and stuff, they goes off, they start looking for his other friend Nura. And then when they went looking for her, then after they found her, well, he found her because he split off by himself, and then he found her. Then her brother now had came because like they was training her, and then her brother now, and they are all my OGs. And all my OGs are people who goes after yokai to protect Kuoto. And yeah, and then and the only reason why they like training her and stuff, because Hagoromo, she has been like reborn, and then like they are the people who protect the like, I think it's like 6 seals that sealed her, because they had to seal her because they could not like actual kill, like, well, they couldn't, like, they had to seal her, so they sealed all her power, not her. And then like she was just like hiding for like years and years. And yeah, and then but before she actually was defeated, she was like the demon king of all the yokai before, but then Rikyo's grandfather defeated her. So then after he defeated her, he built the Nura clan and stuff. So that's how he became the Demon Lord. And then, you know, his father became the Demon Lord. Now Rikyo about to become the Demon Lord. And then Rikyo must become stronger and work with Nura to defeat Hagoromo, because like the first time they defeated her, it was Rikyo's grandfather with one of Yuri's ancestors. That's how they defeated her the first time. And yeah, and that's really the plot of the story. And then I'm about to go into the characters and stuff. Okay, we got the MC Rikyo, he is 3/4 human and he's 1/4 yokai. And that means that he only can go into his he like throughout the day he stays in his human form, but during nighttime he stays in his yokai form. And yeah, and then like he's like trying to live like 2 lives. He's trying to live like a life of a regular 13-year-old boy, but at the same time he's trying to be the head of the Nura clan because his father died. So he's like the next person to have to step up. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for his character, because his character, I think he's not like a special MC at all. Yeah. Then we have Nura. She is a on my OG. And yeah, and then she like on my OG of the Key Kane clan. or the Kikane house, and she has like special abilities, and like she has to like train real hard, and she was taught to hate yokai because like she's like the next heir of they house, so she's like she got to train and stuff, and then plus she was born with a special ability. So when Hagoromo was like when she like get resurrected, she like the only person that'll be able to seal her. So yeah, and then like since she was taught to hate yokai, but then like she found out that Rikyo was a yokai, and then she started hanging out with him, and then she started like liking yokai because she started seeing them as friendly beings because she was hanging around Rikyo, and then his clan they like protect humans from yokai. So yeah. And then we got Hagoromo, and she is the demon fox who was considered like the master of spirits, and she was the head of the head of like the dang, I forgot the name of it, the Kyoto yokai clan. Yeah. And then the only reason why she was considered the master of spirits because like you could not kill her. If you killed her, like if you like the only way you can kill her is like you destroy her body, but she was unkillable. The only way you could like stop her is by sealing her. And yeah, and that's how Rikyo's grandfather defeated her because he sealed her. And that's why like they've been protecting the seals and stuff. Then like the seals were broken and stuff like that. And yeah, and that's why yeah, that's pretty much it for her. And then we have the abilities. The abilities, like I like the abilities in here. The abilities they used was fear, and it is like it's a unique ability, or it was like a unique skill or ability that's given to a yokai. Cause like like Rikyo, he has the ability of dang, I forgot the name of it, but when his opponents tried to hit him, like they can't really see him and stuff. And yeah, and the only people that can do that is the Nura clan heads can only do that. So that's like a trait being passed down, unique trait that's being passed down to them. Then they got a bunch of unique skills and stuff too. And then my thoughts on the anime, I love the power system in this anime. It was unique, and then and it was complex because like I haven't seen like no complex system like that where I couldn't understand it in a while from like an anime. And then and then the only reason why I didn't explain all the abilities is that like I won't explain all the abilities and stuff because like it's too complex, and like I probably could make a video or something about that one day. So yeah. And then the only thing I hate about this anime is because like this man was like a weak anime character. Like I like that's one thing I hate is like weak anime characters. Like they're so annoying. But then like I had to like remind myself that this man, he only like 13 years old, so technically what you think a 13-year-old gonna do against monsters? Like it doesn't make sense though. But yeah. And then another thing is that I like the ending scene when Rikyo, he was with his grandfather and his father, and like they was sitting there and they were just chilling and stuff. And then like Rikyo's grandfather, he was young, and then like they didn't know each other though in a dream, but him and his father, they were just sitting there. Him, like his grandfather and his father was fighting. He was just sitting there chilling because like he was happy to be with them because his father was dead and stuff. And then like if I had to rate this anime, I give the characters, like all the characters, like okay, if I had to rate this for characters, I'm gonna give it an 8 because the characters like had a bunch of variety of characters, and like it has like a lot of different characters. So that's one thing I like. They didn't make each character the same, because you know how like certain, they be like, how certain anime have a big cast and then they just got like the same characters. I liked it because they had different abilities and stuff. And then the plot I gave it a 6 because the plot is not like nothing we never seen before, but it's like it's still good. And then the world building in this anime, I give it a 10 out of 10 because just because of the abilities, and stuff, like yeah, you had like the creator has put some thinking behind it. And then the execution of the plot, I give it a 10 because like certain parts, like I liked it because like certain parts surprised me, which I didn't like think they were coming, but they surprised me in a good way, not a bad way. And yeah, so then if I add all them up and divide them, I get an 8 out of 10. So this anime got an 8 out of 10 for me, and that is pretty high. And then I think you should watch this anime 100% because like you really like got no excuse not to watch this anime. And then if you do decide to watch this anime, don't watch it on Netflix because when I watched it on Netflix, man, they only got 13 episodes on there. One day I was just sitting there scrolling through. I'm about to get to watch Sword Art Online season 2. I'm sitting there chilling. So that I seen another anime. I seen this anime. So that I said, let me see what it is. I started watching it. I watched all 13 episodes. And then I'm sitting there just like, okay, it's like the ending was like, it was the halfway ending, so it didn't make sense to me. But that was only half of the anime. So I like, it was a trash anime. So then I just like forgot about it. And then one day I was like scrolling through, I was like wondering what the anime, and then I looked it up. Cause like usually I add anime to my anime list because like I just like to keep myself updated with the anime I watch because I be watching a lot. So then I just like put it there and it said how many episodes you watch. I said I put 13, but it said 13 out of 24. Like what? So then I went to like Kiss Anime to confirm that it had 24 episodes. And I looked, it had 24 episodes, bro. I was so mad. And then I found out that I wasn't even watching the first season. I was watching the second season. So then, like I told you in the beginning, that I went and watched some of the first season. It was complete trash because he was even more of a pussy in that season, the first season, more than he was in this season. So I was like, nah, I'm not about to watch that. I'm good. And then like the only thing they like difference from the first season from the second season that I think they showed some parts with his father. Like they show like the beginning when they had his father, and then with his mama, they show his mother too. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for this review. And if you like, you already know, leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe. And it's your boy 3 So Style, and I'm out.
This is trap music, bitch.
To the tune till I'm dead. No one will